Betway sponsors Froch versus Groves 2 on Sky Sports.
KALLE Sauerland TV, the weigh-in for Froch and Groves. With me, someone who's just put themselves into the mix in this whole equation. KALLE SAUERLAnd just signed George Groves recently. How long has the talks been going on for?
Look, we've always looked at George. He fought his seventh fight, professional fight on one of our shows in Germany. And we've looked at him since, you know, and obviously we worked a lot with David and Adam and always kept an eye on him. Adam always spoke very highly of him, talked for a long time. But there's always a time when you either do or you don't, you know, and now there was an option there. We saw the chance and thought this is too good to be true, because we believe that he will be the winner tomorrow night. And we also believe that he's got, you know, a massive future in the sport ahead of him. Of course, you know, he's 26 years old, so it's brilliant, and we're looking forward to having the new reigning and defending champion tomorrow night.
Interestingly, the deal was done before the fight. Is this a situation that could only have happened before the fight, or did you have an option to sign him, win or lose after the fight?
It's something where, you know, of course, as a promoter, you want to sign before such a fight. You know, we need to look at options of what will happen after the fight. You know, once George wins on Saturday night, we'll know where we're going. We've got a couple of other super middleweights. There's of course a lot of talk about will he fight for Kessler, will he fight Abraham. You know, I said to George, just don't look past Carl Froch. You know. Carl Froch's a great fighter, you know, don't underestimate him, and you know, George won't do that. George is prepared for tomorrow night. We've watched a lot of his preparation and he looks great. He looks really good.
You may not want to answer this, but is there a plan B set in for George if things don't go the way you guys want it to?
Yeah. You know, I'm a promoter. I earn my money by looking after my guys, and you know, if something goes wrong and it's boxing, of course something can go wrong. You know, I'd be a fool to stand here and tell you nothing can't go wrong tomorrow night. No, of course. I mean, it's a massive event. It's a massive fight. I think Eddie's done a great job in staging it. But at the end of the day, George, for me, has the upper hand going into it because of, you know, what happened in the first fight. You know, take away the knockdown and take away the ending, the premature ending, but look at the middle, look at the fight itself. And if you take the elements that George brought to the ring and what Carl brought to the ring, I just can't see that Carl can turn back the clock physically. You know, I'd be a multi-billionaire if you knew how to do that. You know, and I think there George is going to have the upper hand tomorrow night, and I think that'll be the telling difference. Did
you fight off stiff competition from abroad? I'm assuming you did.
Have to ask George that, but yeah, we definitely was a lot of offers from America. I know about them. There were rumours about other people also from Europe, but at the end of the day, George will have to tell you that. I'm just happy we got him.
Okay. Is Kessler and Marco Hook here?
Kessler is on British soil already, and Marco Hook will be shortly. Team Sauerland always travel in numbers, and we're looking forward to a great event.
Any news on Abraham and Paul Smith?
I had a chat with Eddie about it this week. It's something that we're close to doing. It's not done yet, but let's say watch this space in the next days.
All right, KALLE SAUERLAnd, thanks for talking to IFL TV, and I'm sure we'll catch up with you over the weekend.
Cheers, Cool.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Betway sponsors Froch versus Groves 2 on Sky Sports.